Well, hi, and welcome to the Ledouche Rebellion, featuring this wig from our sponsor, Epic Cosplay Wigs. To create a fancy douchebag anime boy, we'll be using insert wig name here, because I still haven't looked it up yet, but I'm gonna put a picture right here of the name and a screen cap and all that good information stuff for you guys to know what we're using. For this tutorial, we'll be doing both hair and makeup, starting with hair. So, hair, Lelouch hair. Hair of Lelouch. It's pretty generic, TBH. Has some serious teen angst vibes, but who wouldn't be angry after the slaughter of your mother and traumatic blindness of your sister? Lelouch's hair is in theory easy, but is what I classify a Roy Mustang hairstyle, meaning it's stupid and only exists and is really possible to obtain if you're being drawn by a team of animators. When I styled this wig initially, I was happy with it, but then when I did my first set of 2 showcase shots, I was not happy. The wig style changes depending on the star alignment, CO2 levels in the air. Any little thing will change this wig's look, so don't be too discouraged during styling. Let's tackle this ish. Brush him out. Then go right into styling those wispy anime boy bangs. Keep your layers choppy and long, but be sure to style in layers to give the wig some volume, but not too much volume. Lelouch has pretty flat hair, and also be sure that his sideburn parts of his bangs curl up around your cheekbones wherever they may be. That's where Lelouch's hair accumulates for some reason. Obsessively tuck and style your hair behind your ear. Drink some cheap daiquiri as you wait for your flat iron to heat up. Drunkenly styling this is the only way to style this. Notice your cheek hair. Style it. You still have time before that flat iron comes to temperature. Lelouch has flat hair. Flat iron it to get that texture and shape. Do some last minute styling, trim up some weird bits, comb it down, and savor the time you have with this wig. It won't look this nice again. And that's about it. Your wig styling journey is done. I wish you guys all the best of luck. This wig was really easy to cut, but it's really tricky to style. Honestly, it's one of those that will probably behave more each time you wear it. Now let's move on to makeup. Moisturize yourself. Massage in some primer. Generously lather on your favorite foundation. Layer on your concealer on top of that goodness. Leave and put on some chapstick because your lips were wrecked when you filmed this tutorial. Anger your lip skin by putting concealer on top of them. Anime boys don't have lips, Ledouche is no exception. Put on some magic Rihanna powder under your eyes. I don't know what this is. I saw it in a Jeffree Star video and it's done my under eyes wonders, so it's clearly doing something right. As if you're some Elizabethan queen, pack on that foundation powder like setting your foundation depends on it. Now your face is ready to transform into anime boy. We start with the eyes. Lelouch has a very specific eye shape. It's kind of oblonged but slanted, so we're gonna wing it by starting with a light base on your lids and brow bone. To create this look, I'm using colors that work with my skin tone, so please adjust to fit your lovely complexion best. Begin to carve out Lelouch's eye shape by shading your outer corners and out into your sockets. Toward the area, I put a fake shadow right below my eye crease. Blend with a lighter color than what you have started to contour with, but not so light that it's like your base color. Continuing that elongated look, I'm contouring the inner corners of my eye. Blend. Dark purplish reddish brown, I start to draw on the eye shape, following how Lelouch's eyes are animated. I use an eyeshadow as opposed to an eyeliner to keep the look less severe. Bring that shading and contouring down to the outer corners to round it down to the bottom of your eyes. I'm still using eyeshadows and are following Lelouch's eye shape. Furthering the contour, I use a pencil liner to tightline my upper waterline, only doing the furthest half opposite my nose. For the bottom waterline, I line from the center towards my nose. This step is optional for you non-blonde lash gremlins. I have blonde eyelashes, so I need to shade them in with a dark eyeshadow. If you have naturally dark lashes, feel free to skip this step. On to the brows. Comb them up and arched. I'm using my natural brows for the most part, but if you need to glue yours down, go for it. Then with the dark brown eyeshadow, draw on Lelouch's very angry Vulcan fashion eyebrows. I draw them over my own brows, following a reference image of the character, but also keeping my face shape into consideration as to what will look best. To hide my real brows, I use concealer. Blend it out, be careful of your eye makeup. Also, if you have a concealer brush, use that instead of your finger. Further hide the concealer with foundation powder. Go back over your brows because you messed that up a little bit. To contour your face, if you naturally have Lelouch's face shape, then good for you. Not all of us are so fortunate. In order to mimic his face shape, I contour out my cheekbones, face crease, jawline, nose, and any other area that suits my face. Keep in mind that every face shape is different. This is what works for me and may differ for you. I also carve out my nose to make it look more severe, just like Lelouch's appears to be in the anime. Carve out your nostrils to really get that anime boy nose. Go in with highlight in areas where it's needed. I put mine on my nose and cheeks. Do any touch-ups. I also did some lip contouring to better replicate Lelouch's lip shape. Then finish it all off with more foundation powder, but honestly, setting powder would be better here. Put on your wig and wonder what happened to it. Style it best you can. Then you're done. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this is helpful to any aspiring Lelouch cosplayers out there. I love code GEASS and are looking forward to tackling Lelouch's Emperor costume for a super big CMV in the super distant future. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Epic Cosplay Wigs, for providing this wig. If you'd like to get one for yourself, check it out in the description below. Also, huge shout out to my friend Grant for loaning me his Zero cosplay, to Hayley for once again letting me take over your house to film weeb stuff, and to my amazing girlfriend Svattii for filming the intro for me. Please check them out down below too. They're so talented and I love them very much. If you use either of these tutorials, please tag me on whatever social media you're posting on, and until then, I'll see you next time.